Good morning, friends. It's a special week. So it's Monday morning, and I say that because my mom is gone this week. So she's actually going down to Delaware with my aunt, which is awesome because she never takes days away. But they're going on like a mini little vacay because my cottage they're going on like a mini little vacay because my aunt owns a cottage down in Delaware. So I'm very excited for her, but when Sharon's away, I will not play. I will have extra work to do. So we're gonna get right to it. I'm gonna get some granola in the oven just because it's kind of like a whole day process. And then I have a million other things on the list. So I'm just gonna take you guys with me. But I had to start this vlog off somewhere, and it's a beautiful day. So we're happy about that. I think it's supposed to be like 65. I don't know if it's gonna stay sunny like this, but right now it's super nice out. So I have a field trip coming tomorrow, so I can't believe I have a field trip without my mom here. I've never done that before, but I have my cousin coming, and she like knows everything about the farm too, so it should go pretty smoothly. I just have a lot of planning to do to make sure I have activities for the kids tomorrow. So one of them will be hopefully packing granola. So I'm gonna get that in the oven, and then we're gonna check the chickens and go on with the rest of our day. So I hope you're having a great day, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. So in my last video, I was talking to you guys about deer repellent or whatever. I have yet to get a sound machine, but for the first few years, we were being really diligent about saving coffee grounds and eggshells from breakfast because I read that one, deer don't like the smell of like sulfur, so like they don't like the egg smell and also the coffee smell. So kind of gross, but this is my bucket of eggshells and coffee grounds. So I'll probably head up to the blueberry field at some point just to like start dumping these around the plants. And I obviously won't hit every plant with a 2.5 gallon pail, but we'll just keep saving them every weekend and see if it helps at all. It definitely can't hurt, so yeah. Not too many leftovers for the chickens this morning. Are you in the sunshine? Dad's weed whacking. The grass really is growing like crazy, but my dad is actually going on a golf trip, and he's leaving the day my mom gets back, so he's probably going to be on lawn duty doing what he can before he leaves. But the good news is this morning the one pain in the ass bull that we have not been able to get away from the herd is now in the barn and probably going to auction tomorrow. So we're gonna probably get it on the trailer in the morning. I kind of think we should just get it on tonight, but just depends on what Sam really wants to do, I guess. I don't know, but usually the bulls go to Sam's house, but this one is just crazy. Like, that's the reason we haven't been able to capture it. So I think since, you know, it's Monday, Tuesday morning's the auction every week, I think we should just bring it to auction, which we probably will. So it's also the one that looks like, I don't know if you guys remember from calving season last year, like the one bull that looked like a Holstein almost, but it's got brown splotchy all over it. I don't know, it just doesn't look like a Hereford at all. So I'm not even sad to see it go, really, but that's the plan for that bull, I think. But I'm just standing out here just checking on it because we have pen set up now, and it's in the back of the barn, and like we tried to shut off most of the light just so it doesn't like call for the herd too much, because the herd is plopped down right out here basking in the sun. But the bull is just really crazy, so I didn't want it to like cause too much disruption in the barn. It's not a new barn. Anyway, just thought I would update you guys that the last bull that we did want to get rid of from this property has been quarantined. So that's good news. Sam said he was going to go work on temporary fence to get the cows moved up into a higher field. I think their calving season this year is kind of late, like probably beginning of July. So they should probably go up where we can't see them, and then they'll be back for calving season. But yeah, it just I'm really glad about that bowl because that bowl was a pain in the ass. I've been prepping for the field trip for a lot of this morning, just getting stuff set up. So I put out peanuts to pack, walnuts to pack, and I'm gonna set up some stuff outside now. I think I wanna kind of like just organize some soil so that they can help fill in. I have these giant old tractor tires where our strawberry beds are, so I was hoping they can move soil from like the compost and put it into the tires so that we can get more strawberry plants planted, because we like just got those all weeded out. And then I don't know, like cut rhubarb, cut asparagus, stuff like that, wash eggs. So I'm hoping to do some inside outside tasks with them. Good morning, friends. It's the next day, obviously. It's like 6:45 right now. Sam's gonna be here any minute and we're gonna get this bowl loaded up and to auction. Sorry. Its mom has been calling it like probably all night. She was here last night, but she's doing it again this morning because he's answering, so obviously she knows he's in there. So anyway, that's the first thing. I have to turn the grills on for the field trip, so I usually turn them on pretty early and get the bacon cooked. So I'm gonna start cooking bacon. We'll get this cow loaded up, and I was gonna check the chickens, and then I was like, I think probably one of the kids will help me do that. So they're coming. Hear them? They're coming at 8:30 this morning, so good to like not get it out of the way, but like it's kind of like nice that we just like got right into it, because a lot of the times the field trips come like right in the middle of the day. So it's kind of nice that they're coming and like they cook breakfast, so they're having like real breakfast, because it'll be 8:30 in the morning. So anyway, it's a beautiful day. It's literally supposed to be in the 70s today, so I'm pumped for that.
Everyone should have a fork and grab them. If you need more, come back.
I don't know, you're doing pretty good for a lefty. You guys, these look perfect. Tell me you've only made eggs before. I don't know.
Oh, the vocal one's in the back with the scarier. The scarier. Was that the one that was doing it earlier? The one that got her babysitter?
No, that one's just mooing because you got green. Hi friends. I am just starting to wash eggs right now and figured I would check in with you guys. So what a successful field trip. Those kids were so much fun. We had like kind of a smaller group. It was only like 20 kids. Sometimes it's like 28 kids, but beautiful day. So we got to take them all outside near the end. We were like graining the cows, as you guys saw. But before that, it was like they were doing a great job like labeling and packing products, and the kids outside were super helpful. We actually put the onion row in the garden, and we planted some strawberries after we dug up some soil from the compost, which I don't even do every year. So it's kind of cool when like you scrape off the top of the compost and it's literally like rich soil. So that was kind of fun to see. And yeah, it was just like a great day, like positive vibes all around. So glad it's over though. It was a little like exhausting getting here super early, loading up the bowl, having the field trip, and then it only being like 11:30. So anyway, I got a big wholesale order in the middle of all of that, so I've just been working on that for the afternoon. But I wanted to like recap a little and check back in with you guys, because I realized I didn't really like detail. Let me turn this water off. I didn't really detail the whole loading of the bowl this morning. Basically, you like I can't just like stand there and hold a camera when we're like moving cattle. I don't know what it is, but like you literally have to be on your toes, and like especially dealing with bulls, it's just like I need both hands. I need to be sharp because I need to close the gate when I need to close the gate. So this bull didn't want to get out of the barn because obviously we're standing outside right by the squeeze. So like we set up the door of the barn so that it made a really narrow path to the trailer. So basically, when the calf runs out, it has one pathway to go. The way it could go wrong is that if it gets to the trailer and like is like shocked by having to like jump up into the trailer, that it like skids back and like runs into the gate. So the gate is bolted to the barn, so like that portion of the pathway would be like pretty sturdy, but there was also a small section with just a panel that needed to pinch in. So one, moving panels quickly is hard because they're heavy, and two, like I can't hold a panel against a 10-month-old upset bull. So anyway, it went very smoothly. It ran straight onto the trailer and we just quickly like slammed everything. So that went well, went off to auction. Happy that's over because that bull has been a pain in the ass for months now. So anyway, that's a quick recap of this morning. Then I like ran back inside to like couldn't continue cooking my bacon. I like had started cooking the bacon because I wanted to make sure I got it all cooked before the kids got here, and then my brother got here and was like, let's load the bowl, and I was like, all right. But anyway, the bull didn't want to get out of the barn, so then I went up into the hay mow. I was just trying to like spook it from the other direction because it did not want to run out of the barn, which is weird because all night it was calling to get out of the barn. So anyway, it's been a day. It's 4:30. I have to leave pretty quickly, like at the end of the day, because I have to make it to a few shops before they close for everything that I need for tomorrow, including sugar. So anyway, I'm not gonna have much more to do at the farm, except I am gonna take you guys up to the berry field because I didn't get to dump that bucket. So I just thought we would go up there, see how the herbicide is doing, dump that bucket, see just how the plants look. I'm probably gonna have to mow like very soon. I mean, all the grass everywhere else seems to be non-stop, so I'm sure I'm gonna have to mow up there soon again. Anyway, you guys can probably tell that I'm losing a little bit of energy, but I also, the other reason I need to get home like at least by 6:30 or 7 is because I need to check my Christmas trees. So I have fertilizer for them. I have yet to put it on. It's been raining like pretty good, so we haven't had to water every day, but I want to water the fertilizer in. So it's gonna rain tomorrow, but I think it's time to go up and water them again. So we're gonna go up tonight, fertilize, and bring the water tank up, and then just let them be tomorrow, and hopefully they're looking good because I actually haven't looked at them in a few days. So that is the plan for the rest of my evening. I may or may not check in again, but probably up in the berry field. This is why I eat eggs like pretty much every day. I mean, one, we have a million, and two, I think it's like the freshest food you can get that's not a vegetable. So like this plant is looking really good. You can see all of the green shoots compared to the older stems and branches or whatever, but I feel like the herbicide did do something. Like the grass is definitely lower around the plant, but basically I'm gonna dump these coffee grounds and eggshells like as I go. Like maybe this will cover like 3 plants, but like we just have to bring up every weekend or whatever the eggshells and coffee grounds from breakfast. We just got to keep bringing them up because obviously the smell is not going to cover the entire field until I have buckets and buckets of it. So every little thing I can do, like if I give Eric a haircut, or if my dad's up here mowing for me or something, I'll tell him to like pee in the field. I don't know. We just gotta do what we can do. I know I keep saying I'm gonna look at that sound machine. I just literally keep forgetting. I feel like every time I go on the computer, it's something wedding related. There's so many details. Anyway, I'm gonna dump these. You guys, it's so nice out up here. Look at this plant. It's like almost as tall as me. It's crazy to see how big they've gotten. For so long I was just like hoping on my little baby blueberries. The blackberries we planted are also shooting out of the tubes now. Like they were just little tiny things when we first put them in, but there's just damage everywhere, which pisses me off. I should have been mowing right now because it's so nice out, but I'm kind of on a time crunch. Like I don't know when I would have done it anyway, so I'll just have to do it the next time it's nice out. I just hope it can be like nice out again, like ASAP, because I need to mow. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's a buggy time of day, so like it's also not the best time of day to be mowing, but yeah, the grass is tall. Anyway, there's some weird clouds coming. Like it looks like it's gonna rain, but it's not supposed to rain until the morning. So we're gonna go check the chickens one more time, close up shop and stuff, and head out for the evening. Let's get you set up over here. Good morning, friends. Checking in from the sap house. I feel like I want to get a different tripod, honestly. I'm just kind of tired of this one, but anyway, good morning. I just took the granola out of the oven. It needs to cool for a few hours before I can pack it up. It's looking like not a busy day, just chiller than having a field trip and loading a bowl and all that stuff. So it's also not gorgeous and sunny. It's now rainy and kind of chilly and whatever, cloudy. So it's kind of a good day to have all this inside work to do. I made myself a nice long list to keep on track while the boss is gone. But yeah, I just took the granola out. It's gonna cool so I can like label bags and do that this afternoon. I also need to make trail mix because the wholesale order that I was filling earlier this week took all of the trail mix that I had. We got an order for mac salad and potato salad on Friday, and then we got a catering order for next Tuesday for a breakfast and a lunch. A lot of that food can't really be made until Sunday or Monday, so I just have to kind of make a list for what we need for that. I need to make hot sauce. I need to label syrup. There's a number of things, basically. All inside work, so that's good. My camera's gonna die, so I'll be right back. I need to plug this guy in for a little bit. So I always like to shake the bag around so that the front has lots of M&Ms. It just looks more colorful on the shelf. 'Tis the season of cutting up rhubarb. Got my basket full. I guess every season is just different processing. Luckily, rhubarb is like very minimal to get in the freezer. You literally just chop it up. And it's one of those things that has to be cooked like no matter what, because rhubarb does not taste good raw. So we just bag it up in like quarts and use it, I don't know, when we're like needing a new flavor, like in the fall and winter, we'll make some rhubarb juice or like some rhubarb, strawberry, like probably not strawberry rhubarb, but maybe like peach rhubarb pies or I don't know what. So anyway, we just chop up as much as we feel like for the freezer for the year. But things like zucchini and stuff take longer to process, because usually with the zucchini I'll do like the sliced, breaded, and baked. So that obviously is a little bit more of a process, but just kind of enjoying the different stages of the growing season, you know? So anyway, I'm processing this rhubarb, and the granola that I took out of the oven is nearly cool. So I will be packing this next. guys, I am tackling all the things today. So, made 2 pots of hard-boiled eggs, which are done cooling. I just drained them. Now I need to start peeling them. This wholesale order that I just got, they always order pickled eggs, so they usually wipe me out. They're not something I make like in huge batches, so I just like to keep making them fresh, honestly, now that I know how to make the perfect hard-boiled eggs. Which, shoot, I should have done a short of that, filming it for you guys. Well, anyway, I'll tell you now, and I will make a video of it just so it like gets out there, but I'm sure you can find it elsewhere. Basically, boil your water first, bring it to a rolling boil. So step 1, rolling boil. Then drop your eggs in gently, like use like a slotted spoon or something and drop them in. Then bring it back to a rolling boil. Once it's at a rolling boil, leave it at that for a full minute. And then turn it off. Leave the eggs in the water for like 12 to 14 minutes. I sometimes end up with a double layer of eggs because I'm doing so many of them, but if you have a single layer, you could probably like do 12 minutes. And that will be like not too hard, but like almost fully cooked through. But either way, they peel perfectly. So the key is to get the boiling water first and then drop the eggs in, because that like shocking temperature is what like separates the inner membrane from the shell and makes them easy to peel. So that is what really makes them perfect. In terms of like how perfectly they're cooked, you could definitely leave them in less time in the water if you like a soft boiled egg. So anyway, that's my little spiel on how to make the perfect hard-boiled egg. But yeah, tackling all the things. So made the trail mix, packed the granola, about to do the hard-boiled eggs, but I'm also making hot sauce. I feel like I make hot sauce constantly, but the fundraiser that we just got back, those kids rocked it, like thousands of dollars and lots of hot sauce. So once again, I will be wiped out on hot sauce. So I'm gonna make more for the shelf just because we also have it online and I need to have it available at all times. But got some hot peppers cooking. But I realized after the field trip that I kind of wanted to give you guys like a garden update, because I don't think I've talked about the garden at all this year, really. Ugh, it's like really not that nice out today, but that's okay because we obviously have plenty to do inside, like I said. Ugh. Yeah, even holding this camera up right now, my arms are like burning. So last night I went to this CrossFit class and we did this thing. Comment below, first of all, if any of you guys do CrossFit, because I'm just getting into it and I love it. But we did this thing called the Bear Complex, which is a clean, a front squat, push press, back rack, back squat, push press. And you do it 7 times if you want to go for like the workout of it. Otherwise, you could just do 1 rep as heavy as you could do it. But holy crap, I did it a couple times with the 7 reps, just trying to get to the heaviest weight I could do for 7 reps. So the amount of push presses was real. So anyway, holding this camera up, my arms are kind of sore. Okay, garden update, Scarecrow. We have 2 rows of lettuce in right now. My dad mowed and got grass on the garden, but I told him he could because it's not fully planted yet. So this row is coming up, and so is this one. So that's exciting. We're trying to stagger lettuce really well this year because it always ends up bolting, and then too much of it is bolting at once and we don't have any like fresh, really tender stuff. So staggering lettuce for sure. We've got 2 rows of lettuce in, and then when my field trip came, I actually had them plant onions because I was like, they can handle this. It's just little bulbs, and we measured out the row together and it looks like they did a pretty good job. Some of them were already sprouting, so you can see them. We've got red and white in here, so they left the string up just so I could see them because the whole back of the garden is not planted. So anyway, onions, lettuce, but we're gonna do our regular row of sunflowers, all lettuce, yellow beans because our dilly beans are like so popular. We probably could have done 2 rows of them, honestly, but they get overwhelming to pick. Peas, because we always love having peas in the freezer through the winter. There's nothing like garden peas, I swear. Then we're gonna actually do a row of pak choi because my mom and I discovered that we love eating it. Onions, we'll do carrots, zucchini because we always stock up on breaded zucchini for the freezer, and then tomatoes, because you just can't get enough tomatoes. There's nothing like stewed tomatoes made from farm fresh tomatoes. So we end up actually always getting crates of tomatoes from the valley because we obviously live in like an amazing place of fertile land, but nothing grows like it does in the valley, and we have so many other products to make that we don't mind getting vegetables from the people that like do vegetables. So there's big farm stands in the valley, so we always go get supplemental vegetables from them, which is cool too, because then we're just like supporting other farms, you know. Anyway, that's my little garden update for you guys. I guess I'll close this vlog off here because tomorrow's Friday and I like have a whole list of other things going on. Finishing some temporary fence, getting outside, doing other stuff. So anyway, it's been a few busy days. I think I'm gonna close this vlog off. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment below. Like, I feel like throughout videos I say things like asking you guys questions and stuff, but like I just love hearing from you, and I feel like the comments have fallen off a little bit and I just miss hearing from you guys more. So let me know your thoughts, any thoughts, I don't care what it is. Anyway, I will see you guys soon for the next video. Thank you for watching.